We had a young lady that called in a while back, Danielle the Virgin. She called in, and this was her call. You guys might remember it. You guys might not. But we're actually going to, she hit the hotline, which is 985-664-9503. She hit the hotline and spoke and said, hey, Theo, I want you to give me a call. So I'm going to call her in just a minute, but first I want to play for you her original call. This is a few months back. Let's hear it.
Hey, Theo. My name is Danielle. I am 25 and a virgin, not by choice, but due to lack of takers throughout the years.
Uh-oh. She tight and tardy. You know what I'm saying? 25 and still a virgin? That's tight and tardy, boo-boo. More?
I think it's a rarity in this day and age to be 25 and a virgin, and I worry it will be a turnoff for any guy when he finds out, and that only heightens my insecurity about it.
Yeah, I know it's definitely a rarity to be 25 and African American, I think, in some communities. I remember reading a document the other day, a lot of young black men get killed. So that is a lot of rarities out there. But let's hear a little bit more.
So I would just love some insight into this pickle of a situation from a male sensual connoisseur such as yourself. Love the podcast. Thanks.
And she called, that was a while back. Well, she hit the hotline, and I want to give her a buzz back. Because when a virgin calls, you call her back. I mean, that's schedule 1, dude.
Hello?
Hey, Danielle.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? This is Theo.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah, thanks for asking.
Yeah, I saw that you reached out on the hotline and said you wanted your boy to reach out. So I'm checking in with you, seeing what's going on.
Yeah. So life update. You can just say Danielle now, not Danielle the Virgin. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. So you caught a little bit of it out there, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I joined Tinder.
Okay. And that's the ultimate dick location right there.
Yes, that's where innocence goes to die.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just matched with this guy, and we went out on a date, and then we were talking for a little bit, and then we went out on a second date.
Okay, hold on. What made you match with him? I'm just going to start. I want a little more information.
Pretty much his face.
Wow.
It's very shallow.
That's it.
Yep.
And at this point, are you hunting? Were you just hunting for, a little bit of that, were you hunting for some straight up just street D? Were you hunting for some of that Strom Thurmond? What are you looking for out there? Or were you actually, are you also at the same time swiping thinking, yeah, I could meet somebody to love or somebody to lust? What are you thinking?
Kind of a little bit of both. I would like to meet somebody, of course, but also at this point I was like, let's just get this done,
Yep.
It was my New Year's resolution too, so that's great.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a little bit of both, and I don't know, he was cute, and he was funny over text, so I was like, I don't know, this is going to work, I feel like, so.
Okay, so
yeah.
You went on the second date. I'd interrupted you. Go on.
Yeah, so second date, and then we made like a wager over a pool game that then led us back to his apartment, and he was showing me his room, and then one thing led to another, and then, yeah.
He was showing you his room like he's a contractor or something?
Well, he was like showing me different, like we had already discussed, I was snooping through his well, not snooping, but looking through his bookshelf because we had already discussed some of that, and then he said something about winning a wrestling belt or something, and so I was like, I want to see that just to keep the conversation going. So he showed me that too. He didn't show me much. It was just kind of like, are you fine with being in the room? Okay, cool.
Okay, so all those little things, it was like, look at this little, maybe an ornament, a Christmas ornament or something I made in junior high, and then he just came up on you. Now, when he made that first move, did you know, like what was the move he went for? Did he go for that kiss? What is he kind of just, what was that move?
Yeah, kind of a kiss and grabbing under the shirt action.
Okay, so he went quickly for the titty. He went quickly for it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I knew what was going down.
Wow. And were you did you go into this evening? Did he know that that you were Danielle the Virgin? Did he know you were a virgin?
I I did tell him before anything happened. But it was like after the clothes were off, but before anything happened. So I was like, by the way, before, anything, like, he wasn't going to stop at that point. So I was like, hey, by the way, this quick fact about me, but let's keep going. So, yeah, that was a little awkward on my part. Could have worked out the timing a little bit better, but yeah, it was fine.
And he did he, I mean, at that point, was he just right in? Did he come in kind of hot? How did take me through that?
No, yeah, it was kind of, honestly, it was a little safe, a little timid, a little bit. And since the first time, there's been other times, and it's definitely gotten a little bit more intense. But he was like, yeah, I just wasn't sure what you could handle. And so a little bit lackluster, just a little bit. But
wow, and this is so present day woman. It's like you go from virgin to this man is lackluster, all in the same sexual experience. Yeah.
What can I say? I've done my research.
Wow. And did he try anything real frisky? Were you guys trying to get real risque? And was he touching your anus or anything like that, or doing any butt activity?
No, he stayed away from there. Yeah.
Okay. He's probably, he might be Christian, might be really not Christian. Could be either one. Do you feel like it would have been better used at a different time in your life, or you're happy this is when it worked out?
I definitely would have preferred it a little bit earlier, because it was just kind of like, I don't know. It's old. It's an old age to be in that sort of predicament. So I definitely would have liked maybe like in college or something, but I don't know. It is what it is. So I'm happy I got it out of the way.
And like the next day, did you feel any different? Did you think any different?
I could not make eye contact with anybody. I was like, oh my gosh, my coworkers know what I did last night.
Oh, that's Hester Prynne. That's that Hester Prynne book.
Yeah, like my
Scarlet,
dog was judging me. Yeah.
Woman. Wow, your dog was judging you too. Did you really feel that?
Not really, but I certainly felt like I was like, people somehow know now. I felt like they could smell it on me or something.
Look at this little pussy tosser over here, huh? Look at this lady over here throwing leg around town.
Exactly.
Ruining families.
Yeah, that's a potential.
Now, did you feel a little bit more empowered? Like when you saw men the next day, did you feel a little bit like...
Yeah. I definitely was like, oh, I could have sex with you, no problem.
Boom! I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, so it definitely is a little bit like a confidence booster for sure, just to know that like someone likes you in that sort of way. It's definitely cool, and it's a little ego boost.
Yeah, that's awesome. That sounds really good,
Yeah.
And did he say anything after to like acknowledge the virginity or the loss of virginity? Did he light a candle? Did he put on a special episode of television after or anything?
You know what? He played the movie Airplane, and which was...
That's Leslie Nielsen, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's deceased, and so is your virginity. So...
So I guess there's a theme going on?
Yeah, a couple of stars hit the mat,
Yeah, so I was like, that's interesting, but I only stayed for like 10 minutes of it, so...
Suave move. Well, that's the new lady movement. You drop your virginity on a guy and you roll out 10 minutes into the movie.
Yeah, see you later. I got what I came here for.
I mean, that's wild, because in the old days, you would have stayed for the rest of your life and started a family right there in the room.
I know. I would have been trapped or something. Yeah.
Wow. So Danielle the Virgin, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, yeah. Just Danielle now.
And now when it comes to, because a lot of kids are doing butt sex and all that nowadays, is that like a next goal or something? Like do you start to...
I mean, I'd like to get a little bit better at just the regular sex.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's a bit advanced. I'm still novice level.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know. You got to have goals, and you always got to be reaching for something. So maybe in the future.
There you go.
I won't rule it out, but yeah.
I love it. Well, best of luck to you, and I appreciate you calling. And I don't know if did we give any good advice or any suggestions that really helped you, or was it just really a time thing?
No, yeah. I mean, it was definitely that just knowing that it wasn't such a big deal to guys, I feel like it was one of those things that was kind of holding me back a little bit. So to hear that no one really cared about it or, would think it's a big deal, and then just knowing that putting yourself out there isn't, as scary as it would be, because guys are just as scared, I guess, in that situation as well.
Yes.
So that was kind of reassuring and helpful for sure.
Nice. And how many times have you had sex since then?
I'm counting 4 total, so I guess 3 since then.
And any new moves you got under your belt?
I mean, I've learned how to give a blowjob, so that's new.
There you go, boy. MAGA. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, because those are illegal out here by me.
In California?
Yeah, I mean, they're not really, but I'm afraid to ask for one.
Oh, well, sure, yeah.
It's scary.
You can't do that anymore.
Oh,
yeah.
I drive out to the desert even to jerk off out here. It's very, it's a very tight environment out here. It's tight.
No, we're still, we're not that advanced in Georgia yet, so.
It's tight out here.
Yeah.
It's tighter than a 25-year-old virgin. How old were you?
Yeah, 25.
There you go. And it's a wrap. So on to the next 25. Good luck getting rid of that butt, V. You know that's out there next coming in for you. And I hope that your year is filled with a lot of just real joys,
Thank you. I certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll check in a couple of months and see how it's going.
Awesome. I look forward to it. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
And there you have it right there. Danielle the Virgin. Danielle. That's what we're going to call her now because she lost it. She dropped that V off out there to a local Caucasian. And it's nice to know, first of all, that a white guy can still get work these days. So that's nice. That's a little bit rewarding. But there she is. She went through it, and that's it. She took a couple suggestions to heart, maybe. Maybe they hit her in the heart, hit her in that vulva or that uvula or whatever the parts are. And now it's a wrap, man. On to the next one, man. There you heard it, fellas. Virginities are good. They're on the block out there. So if you out there hunting them, man, get out there and get them.